This is not financial advice. Should you need financial advice, consult a financial advisor.
Hey, how many people do you own?
Me?
Yes.
A lot more than you.
I'm gonna say okay to you. And
Is that more
you?
than you?
He said more than me, but I think we both know that's not true, right?
Yeah, I have one.
One?
Yeah.
That's cute. And you?
How much I have? 0.5?
0.5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's.
Okay, who's the better sugar daddy? Him or him?
He's poor day.
He's poor daddy. But
I'm honest.
Solana.
You know, you know.
Solana, if you know, you know. Crypto Excel. Today, we're gonna revisit one of my gems. If you know, you know. All right. So Openfabric AI, right? Remember I was talking about this gem here. It's seen a little bit of a pulse, impulse on the way up, and I think that this is just the beginning, right? Because it's being discovered more. It currently has a market cap of 14 million, fully diluted cap of 150 million. So that's about a 10x dilution. In the bull run, should we have another AI narrative and it goes bonkers, the dilution won't matter. It won't really matter that much. Of course, it always matters, right? But it won't matter that much when you're seeing things go up 1,000%. Now, Crypto Gains did a video on Openfabric AI where he mentioned that there was crypto KYC was being bypassed by people who are able to use AI, and they were making documents that they could bypass the KYC on exchanges. Subsequently, the website that was doing that, it seems like it has been shut down. But prior to that, they were selling the service for $15 per fake ID. So you could imagine once the news broke out how quickly the authorities must have jumped on that. So I think what's going to happen here is that a narrative might come about where they're trying to figure out the difference between real AI generated videos versus the fake ones. Because there's going to be a narrative now of how do we get the deep fake? How do we fight against deep fakes? Because if you've probably noticed that you've seen different videos of famous people online where they're saying things that they don't support in real life, right? You'll see a video of Tom Cruise or the president or different people saying things that they didn't really do, and the AI is animating them and making it seem like they're the ones that are doing it. I've heard new music from Biggie and Pac, and I've heard Dudes in Paris, that remix, but with President Trump and Biden on it, and it's just, and it was pretty funny. It was funny, it was clever, it was realistic. There's a whole lot of different videos. The one where I'm locked up with Trump. I don't want to get too political, but I heard the song and it seemed like it was real, and I actually felt the song. I'm like, man, this sounds good. It really sounds good, and it put me in the mood. So what I'm trying to say is that there is going to be a narrative where they're going to try to attack these deep fakes. There has to be a system where you can filter out what's real and what's not, right? And that's where Openfabric AI comes in, because they have an app here called a deep fake app. Now, what we're hoping is that this app will be able to tell the difference between a real video and a fake video. There's no way to know at this point if that is their intention, and also if they can achieve that goal. There's no way to know that. We just see, available soon coming here. But something to pay attention to is if you look at all the apps that they say are coming soon, or how many apps they're going to have complete once they're done, as we go further into the bull. This is 4 down here, 3, 4, 5, 6 across here. There's 24 apps, right? Including this deep fake app. And this one over here is face recognition, 3D human generator. Whether or not they actually deliver these things and how well they deliver, I don't know. But during the heights of a bull market, when there's a whole lot of hype and a whole lot of expectations, a project like this that has a fully diluted market cap of 150 million can end up going into the billions. It depends how strong the AI hype and AI narrative is, right? And we've seen in the past what AI can do with Viot doing a 50x in the bear market. So that's why I don't sleep on the potential of something like this. And the time to get in is not when it's already like, 5 billion or something. The time to get in is now, before there's a hype, before the herd comes, and before the expectations come, before the money comes in. Now, actually, I would be getting in. And of course, again, this is not financial advice. Cryptos can go to zero. We've seen the likes of Luna and Gala not do too well, and these were blue cap cryptocurrencies. We've also seen a pullback in Solana, right? Remember Solana, ADA, and Matic getting hit with the idea that they're securities in the bear market. You remember how low they've gone to? Solana was $8, right? Now Solana is pushing above $100, right? So the time to get in is when these gems are not being recognized as gems. And remember, I've been telling you about Openfabric for a while now. It's actually been a while. And I've been, accumulating, and my Patreons have been accumulating. There's not much going on. And when it's boring, we've been accumulating, all right? And so when this ends up doing a 20x or whatever it is, we're going to be calm. We're going to be patient. We're not going to be trying to get in at the top and hoping for a 20% dip. We're not going to need to do any of that because we were already in. And this is definitely going to be a powerful narrative. And that's the reason why I'm already in. The fear and greed factor is now at 76. Before we were pulling back, and then it seems like we're going forward again. Bitcoin came down a little bit to 51,000. It was it hit the highs of almost 53,000 yesterday or the day before that. So it's ranging, but it's ranging above 50K, which is quite bullish, right? That's definitely something that's bullish. The likes of Casper, by the way, I wanted to bring up Casper. Casper is doing quite well. I've been bullish on Casper for a long time. I do remember saying to you guys that this was going to be breaking all-time highs soon, and it might double within a short amount of time. Short amount of time for me is like 2 months, right? So it's possible. I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just looking at the charts, and I'm looking at the way that the charts are moving. So congratulations to everyone who happened to get in here or here. Gains all around, right? The Patreons, they've been getting buy alerts. They've been getting in on Openfabric. They've been getting in on Casper. They've received ridiculous gains in the cryptos that I mentioned quite recently. And again, to reiterate, I'm a long-term holder. I'm not a flipper, so I'm not trying to flip anything. So it's nice to be up 41% already, or whatever it is. But should we have a pullback, I will look at it as a buying opportunity. And I'm not looking for short-term gains. I'm looking for life-changing long-term gains. Long-term for me is 2 years, by the way, right? It's not stock market long-term. It's crypto long-term. Bull market long-term. And as I said, we're having that slight pullback now. I also stated before that should we have a pullback, I don't anticipate us coming back to the 30s or, the 3,800, the 38,300. I don't anticipate that. I think that these pullbacks that we have are going to be bought up, right? These are short-term pullbacks. The likes of Grayscale, they've been forced to liquidate some of their positions because people redeem the GBTC, and because GBTC is now based on spot, Grayscale has to sell some of their Bitcoin, and that's what's dragging the prices down. But they're going to soon they're going to be out of sell positions. There's not going to be that many sells left, and then it's going to be business as usual. So this red bar right here is just a buying opportunity for more continuation. And congratulations to everyone that got into Openfabric. If you're not into Openfabric, if I didn't have any Openfabric, I would buy the pullback. Not financial advice, but Openfabric is going to do quite well as the other AI coins, a lot of other AI coins. And I have a ridiculous amount of AI plays within the Patreon. And we are getting in low. So by the time you find out about these cryptos, they're already going to be up 10x. That might be 2-3 months from now. So if you're not part of the team, I don't know why you wouldn't be. We welcome you. We welcome you with open hands. All right. If I was new into crypto, I would try to join a team to get that advantage, because it's better to do it with people who have experience, who've been through bull runs before, who know the plays, who are connected to the market, connected to the heartbeat of what's going on, people who are paying attention and are making the best calls. And you can go and look at my earlier videos and the calls that I've made, and you'll see multiple 10x's, 5x's, depending on the amount of time too. The shorter time period, 2x's. So there's actually a history. There's a documented history. And again, I would get in where I fit in. It's not too late for Openfabric. I think, and I think we're all still early. We're 30% into the Bitcoin bull run, but the altcoins haven't seen their parabolic leg yet. And that's why I would still get in if I was not in. But as we get closer and closer to the halving, time is definitely running out. So I would get in if I was not in. That's the news report. Shout out to the Patreons. We're all in green, and we're going to be on top. We're going to continue to be. Enjoy.